This morning, I get a short, simple text saying that he has left what I need at my back door. I had come out to find this. 4 buckets of dirt, some grass seed, some sort of note, and some fall lawn fertilizer. The back has still not been touched, not been sodded. Nothing will grow over that, obviously, since it's been compromised. And, yeah. How lovely. I asked him to remove some trees off of my property, and he told me he was an arborist and he could do that. And he absolutely demolished a bunch of other living entities on my property that were never supposed to die, including a whole bunch of my grass. Now he attempted to replace some of it. This part here was done, I guess, sort of properly. It was dug down not appropriately, very inconsistently. I've got corners peeking out. It wasn't even done all the way to the edge of the dead stuff. This is all dead. This is all dead. Dead. This stuff here is still all dead. This stuff here, still all dead. Just comes out. Look at that. Just all comes out. This stuff, it's all dead. It's very uneven. It's lower here. It's much lower here than it is in the back there. Really looks like crap. And then as you get back here, starting right here, they decided to not dig underground anymore. So all the way from there, all the way to the back corner, it's just laying on top. And of course, regardless of whether or not I'm watering it, it is starting to die. This stuff is doing a little better because it's in the shade. This stuff gets more sun, so it's yellowing. But what's the point in digging it down if it's just gonna die? This little patch here seems to be dug in a bit. But yeah, crap looking job. Like, there's not even any grass in this little centerpiece here. Aside from that, he did kill this little centerpiece where there was a tree. Killed this entire section of the hedge. This entire section is dead. This tree, this is my one of my very special trees. I told him to be very, very careful with. It meant a lot to me. And he said, well, I cut off some dead stuff. Well, the only reason it died is because he killed it. And you can see that there are freshly cut pieces on the back that should not have been cut. 3 of them. 3 of them as well. He left a bunch of dead on the top just so that it would look more lively. Like, I mean, so that it would make it look like there's more there. And the leaves, like, they're just holding on. So I'm waiting for our car to pass. They're just holding on for dear life here. They've all been poisoned. All of them. Same with this tree right here, which used to go all the way up to the roof. Now half the size. Has also been slaughtered. You can see down right at the base, on the front end of the back, as well as halfway up in the back in 2 places. I can show you the pictures. So this was just one tree that he needed to get rid of right there on the fence line. One tree that he needed to get rid of right there, and one tree that he needed to get rid of right here, which are already sort of growing back. Anyway, so this is what he did to the front yard. Now I'll show you in a little while what he did to the backyard. I'm just going to finish mowing here. I'm going to mow the backyard, and then I will show you what he did back there. So this is the back area that he has killed. The main back one, that's pretty important to me because, well, it's right next to my fireplace. It's about 10 feet long by 5 feet wide. As you can see, he's also killed my garden plants. And all he had to do was get rid of this tree here, this little guy here, and this one over here. This one was a problem because it was really close to my foundation. He also ruined down here, well, this whole part because of that tree, but all the way down here. It's all dead. And actually, I guess he did leave me a little bit of my garden. I've got one of my daylilies hanging on for dear life, and one of my favorite ground covers left. Just a little bit. The rest of it's dead. All of it. All of it's dead. Everything's dead. He even cut down my hollyhocks because they were dead. I asked him to clean up the dead stuff at least, please. He did it over in my other garden that he slaughtered, but not in this one, I guess. So I also didn't mention in my other video, but a bunch of my foliage. He told me that, oh, it's just that time of year, things are starting to die. No, they're not. Like, look at, that's all the ground cover I had in my back there. You know, there's nothing wrong with my daylilies. Everything in my front gardens are very healthy. So he also killed a big part right here. It actually goes down here, here, and then the entire back corner, which wind comes through here, so it's already blown most of the grass right off the top. That's all dead. So there was grass there, now there's not. And he killed everything that was in my garden here. All of it. It's all gone, except for another daylily that doesn't look as great anymore. But see, it's all gone. I asked him if he could pull out the dead stuff for me. Did a reasonable job, I guess. But yeah, it's looking pretty terrible, sparse now. I had a few other daylilies, and I had some irises, and my more ground cover that I absolutely love. A couple hostas in there, and now it's just all barren. And like I showed you, he did that. He came and he put grass down on the front yard. And he was supposed to come and sod the back. And he just never did. He just never did. He just brought me those. He brought these 4 buckets of dirt and some fertilizer and some lawn seed, and said, here, like, you can't fertilize over this, you can't seed over this, nothing will grow. He's absolutely destroyed my lawn, and now he's absolutely taking no, I don't know what that word is. He's just not doing anything about it. Like, what kind of businessman is that? I just don't understand. Who would do that to somebody?